Hello and welcome to these daily meditations. Today, if you're following along, we're in week 4. It's day 4. I think that makes it day 25 if you've been doing it since the beginning. Just like to get started with a gentle warm-up. So invite you to take your seat, whether you're sitting in a chair or a cushion. The instruction is always that you want to be comfortable but also alert. So not too comfortable. Sitting where you are, I invite you to close your eyes, or if you like to keep your eyes open, just maybe lower your gaze and soften it slightly. And take a deep breath in and let it out. Once again, take a nice deep breath in, but this time hold it at the top. And then let it out as slowly as you can. And when you get to the bottom, just repeat that. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top for a moment. Then breathe out very slowly, just noticing in your body where you're tensing or holding tension. Your shoulders, your back, your hips, your face. Just releasing any tension and then allow your breathing to return to normal. Just placing your attention very gently. Just becoming absorbed in the sensations of this breath. You may already notice the mind wanting to pull you towards what it wants to think about. And that's normal. It's going to happen. But just see if you can simply notice it and give yourself permission to just let everything else fall away, just for a few minutes. So when the mind does get you, that's fine. Just notice it and then bring your attention back to the next breath, just resting very gently in the complete awareness of this breath right now. And we'll do this for about 3 minutes. Just invite you to take a deep breath in and let it out. And just to expand the area of your attention to notice your whole body. Just aware of the sensations that you feel, the big obvious ones, but also opening to notice all of the little subtle things. Not thinking about it or talking about it to yourself, just noticing and sitting with the awareness of the sensations. And then just opening up gently to also notice how you're feeling right now, whatever it is. Pleasant, unpleasant, just noticing what is the sensation if you open to it. What is that emotional feeling? And take another deep breath in and let it out. And when you're ready, in your own time, open your eyes and connect yourself back into your room. So we're in week 4, where we expanded this idea of what we're doing in meditation. So yes, it is about awareness. It's placing our attention in awareness of the present moment, just what it is, without any mental modification. So we're just trying to see the breath, or we're just noticing the sensations of the body. And we're becoming more familiar both with what our mind does from moment to moment, but also with this becoming more familiar with what it is just to touch in, even if it's just for a half a second or a few seconds here and there, to touch into this resting in just awareness of the moment. And in week 4, we expanded that to just acknowledge that there's always some kind of feeling, emotional feeling. And by acknowledging it, sitting with it, seeing it, it can have slightly less of a hold on us. So instead of just reacting immediately, like in a meditation, you might sort of feel crappy and then you're like, oh, I feel crappy, so I'm going to stop the meditation. Instead of that, you just sit with it and just notice it and see it. Not to wallow in it, not to have a big conversation in it, not to wonder why do I feel this way. And it is that we can practice these 3 building blocks of meditation, which are, or 3 of the 4. So we're focusing, and in this type of awareness meditation, we're actually opening up that focus to be aware of everything. But we're really applying non-judgment, so we're not judging the feeling. Non-striving, which means we're not trying to change it, we're just seeing what's true. And then the really helpful piece is this curiosity, by getting closer to it and actually opening up to it and looking at it as if for the first time. So instead of resisting it, we open to it and see, okay, what is this crappy? And not to overindulge in it, but just to become aware of what's going on in the moment. You're breathing. You're feeling these various sensations. You might be hearing something in your room. And there's this emotional component. We're just sitting with it. It's just part of the awareness. Okay, so let's do the longer meditation. So once again, sitting up straight so that you're alert but comfortable. Take a nice deep breath in. and let it out. Once again, take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top for a moment. And let it out. And then just allow your breathing to return to normal. Opening yourself up just to this awareness of the breathing. You might start by just being really attentive to the sensation of the air as it just enters the nostrils or the mouth. But then expanding that attention to notice how your body's moving as you breathe. The big sensations, the little sensations. Just opening yourself up to be aware of everything in the moment. Noticing in the background any sounds that are reaching you. And just aware of whatever that emotional feeling is. Don't even have to name it or think about it. Just noticing perhaps whether it's pleasant, unpleasant, where you feel it. If it moves around, if it has texture or temperature. Just exploring it with curiosity, non-judgment. But also being aware of all the other things in the moment, such as your breath and your body. When you notice your mind has taken you on a trip, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's not wrong. It's just what happens. Just start again with the next moment, resting for as long as you can in the next moment until once again you notice the mind took you somewhere, and then start again and again and again. We'll do this for 8 minutes. we're coming up on halfway. And just remind you to be very gentle with yourself when you notice the mind goes somewhere. It's normal. It's what happens. Just notice it. And bring your mind back. Bring your attention back to the next moment. I invite you to take a deep breath in and let it out. And don't be in too much of a rush to exit out of the meditation and straight into your life. Just take it gently in order to perhaps carry some of this with you into the rest of your day. Take another deep breath in and let it out. And when you're ready, open your eyes and connect yourself back into the room. So, it's another day done. If you're still with me, then thanks for joining. I know in the live session there's bit of a glitch with, I think my internet connection is not working very well. But I'll put the recording on later, so if you're getting this on the recording, you got it much better than people did live. But that's what this moment brought. Anyway, I will be back here same time, same place tomorrow, hopefully with a better internet connection. See you then. Thanks very much, everybody.